guys, we're back with another video. We looked at Grand National last time. Of course, it's not just the one race at the Aintree sort of festival over the 3 days. So we'll have a quick look at the other races then, boys. Starting with the 220.
On the Thursday, isn't it?
On the Thursday, yep.
The Doom Barn.
Yeah, the juvenile hurdle. It looks a blooming good race, actually. I mean,
yeah, some decent horses in there.
The two at the top of the market, you've got Apple, Shakira and Radisha. They actually went obviously against each other at Cheltenham just recently in Jason Bridge hurdle. Both of them were pretty poor, to be honest.
Disappointing,
yeah,
weren't they?
yeah, absolutely.
Because there were two horses that we picked, well, not picked out beforehand, but did speak highly of and rated their chances, and
we got mugged off.
We did, yeah. We got proven that we once again aren't the experts in this field. But they are better horses than what they show.
Yeah, Radisha was touched off very, very early, and to be honest, with the form before that, he sort of won 3 in a row for Alan King, and in very, very good style. So I was expecting an awful lot more than what was shown that day. Apple Shakira especially as well, I think, especially the allowance that she receives as
which
well,
she'll receive,
which she'll get again. So she's going to be half a stone lighter than everyone else, but it's obviously going to be a factor, especially on a flat track as well. Yeah, by no means a 2-horse race. I think you're sweet on Nicky Henderson's horse, aren't you?
We Have a Dream. Yeah, Swerve the festival. Not necessarily aimed at Aintree, but obviously after Cheltenham, the Aintree is the next one. The next one, isn't it? So I do feel he's been running really well, really consistently. Was it 4 wins now on the bounce or 3? 3 on the bounce. I can see him getting a 4th. I know the allowance, obviously, of Apple Shakira will play a difference. It's a flat track now, weather, as it's raining now. But depending on what it will be next week, I do think We Have a Dream. It's quite a gutsy little horse, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw him at Sandown. When did we go? January. Went off joint favourite. I can't remember who he beat on the day, but please, if anyone knows the answer to that, do let us know. But it was very impressive that day as well. There's 3 that we've discussed already. I'm going to jump ship. I'm going to go with the Skelton of Nuba Negra. Now he ran in the Fred Winter at Cheltenham when we were there, and ran very, very well. I wasn't going to back it, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll tell you the truth. I was in the bookies. I was putting on a bet on the Apples Jade race. Yeah. Just doing a little tri-cast, and I let an old man who looked like been going Cheltenham for years and years. Let him queue jump because he was in a rush to put a bet on, and he's
good like that.
Yeah, pensioners and
modern day say.
And he said he told me in his thickest Irish accent to back Nuba Negra the next day in the Fred Winter, so I did.
Was that your thickest Irish accent?
Well, I'm not going to try.
You don't want to offend.
I'm not going to try.
Yeah, we're not even offending.
He is pretty good, Welsh as well, and. Yeah, ran a decent 3rd actually. I think, to be honest with you, just the conditions and I'll be honest, I think it was the hill. Just meant he got touched off by Vanera Charm and Style de Garde on the day, but pretty decent run from the Skeltons, and he's back out again. I think on a flat track.
Could cause a bit
at
of
that weight as well. I think he'll run really, really well.
No, that is a like you say. Well, Style de Garde is in it as well. Can see him turning the tables on that horse. I just think he'll find it difficult to turn it on the others if they turn up. We said that about Radisha and Apple Shakira at a festival, and they turned up. It just wasn't their day.
Oh, no, didn't look like what we'd all seen them do. Basically,
no.
It was, very disappointing.
Yeah, no, we mentioned there was a lot of horses that didn't run to their full potential. That's just 2 of them. I'm sure this time it'll be a different outcome, but I think given the form, we'll look outside the box. You've got Malaya in there as well for Paul Nicholls, which will probably be Sam Twiston Davis if that goes ahead. One well at Ascot,
very consistent.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah, very good jumper, and
low in the weights. Yeah,
very, very, very much so. So and there's a few others in there. You've got Sussex Ranger as well for the Moors, who they're very, very keen on. So there's a few, but as I say, if we're doing picks, which I think we are going to do between us.
We're going to give it a damn go.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Nuba Negra for the Skeltons. As I say, ran very well in the Fred Winter a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to have another go on it.
Glenn?
I don't have a sort of affiliation with one in particular, but as I say, pre-Cheltenham I was very impressed with Radisha, so I suppose I'd probably maybe glad for the punishment, but I'd probably back Radisha again and just hope that we sort of see what we saw before.
Yeah,
basically.
something wasn't right last time on the flat track
maybe it was
as
just
well.
a bit, you know.
Yeah, no, I am definitely We Have a Dream. Give it a go now. So, like I say, it's definitely a consistent horse.
And that's why we don't tip, because we can't make our minds up between us. So there you go.
But right, yeah.
Pick the bones out of that.
The Betway Bowl. Some big names in that again.
There is.
That's what we want. Might buy. Is it? Well, the Gold Cup was set up for his to lose in some respect. But this, and he did. This one I feel would be criminal if he lost.
Should be winning it.
You think
it's the best horse?
You think so, yeah.
Yeah, second to Native River in the Gold Cup. Very good run. As I say, we touched on Nico's performance that day.
Obviously, favourite with Betfred, obviously.
Yeah, a very heavy favourite. Definitely on at the minute, so you won't get much of a return. But doubles, trebles across the card, probably one of the ones that we're going to be looking at. I like the look of Bristol de May as I always do, which we talked about sort of more earlier in the year.
Yeah.
But if this weather keeps up the way it is, conditions will be fine. He's had obviously injury problems as well, so it's just whether he comes back from that.
Do you go along with the theory of like, you know, his early season form is his best work, or
possibly, but he's had a break.
I hope so, because this is really late in his season.
Yeah, but he's had a break, as I say. I mean, that I just can't get over that run at Haydock where they just smashed the life out of him.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, really.
Again, that was in the mud. He is a mud lover. I'm not saying he's going to beat Might Bite. I don't think he's as quick. He hasn't got to turn a foot, but if he goes off in front and gets given a lead, I think he's pretty hard to reel back.
Yeah.
And as I say, in this weather, if it gets even heavier, he could be a very good shout. So
I like the look of Balco de Flo, especially after seeing Undisogni at the Irish Grand National Festival last Monday, Bank Holiday. So obviously Undisogni not come out of that with any problems. It is just a case of he got beat by a better horse, and by the looks of going on from he's beat Undisogni, he's come back and won by a good couple of lengths, beat Atofil. I know it would have been close in the finish if it weren't for the fall of the other horse, but to be able to beat a horse like Undersow at a track like Cheltenham, which is consistent, for then Undersow to go on to come back and win quite comfortably, says a lot for that in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's beat others in the race. He's beat Cloudy Dream, Out of Sight, who came third in that race that you mentioned just there as well. Is that there's others that have definitely read that was highly fancied as well.
Yeah, it's got something to prove. You say as well.
Double Shuffle as well. I'm not saying he's going to win. Just a mention for the Tom George yard. It's loves a second by the looks of him. He's come second to Might Bite, which I think was forgive me. That was in December at Kempton. In the King George came second. I mean, I don't think Might Bite was flawless that day. And they were running on for places, and he managed to nick the second. But he was also second to Top Notch and beat Frodon in the race before that.
That was a good run from Double Shuffle.
You always seem to get big odds on him, and he always seems to run a decent race. So
I believe he's 8-1.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'd be a Betfred and places like that.
Betfred, I think you can get him at 14-1.
14-1. Well, there you go. That's a lovely each way bet. If
Yeah.
you're going to go on that for a horse that, like you say, has got so many twos next to his name, that's not guaranteed in that race because it's a field full of top class horses.
Yeah, I mean, he's got form against an out favourite, so it's not one to overlook. Because I mean, after that, I think you're struggling to find anything that's going to come up or come close. T for 2, Clanders Oboe, you can sort of mention, but I think it's definitely a race Might Bite should win, but given the price, I think I'd have a bit of Bristol de May each way. I know it's only 5s, but if he does place to get me money back.
Yeah.
What about were you taking him on? Or?
It's Might Bite, isn't it, really? I've been a fan from the start. Obviously, obviously the Gold Cup was still fantastic. So I can't say I was sort of sitting there crying into my beer but it was a great race. And I just think, like saying, maybe on another day it might have been a different story. But
I'd like to see him bounce back with a nice win.
Yeah, I'd like to see him come out of a decent win.
I think Nico's going to learn from that, to be honest, and I don't think there's anything.
I just think you might be right, though, personally, that if this weather carries on, it might just not play into his hands, and it might, like say, swing more towards Bristol de May, really. But
I don't know. I think he's good enough. He's the class act in the race. Absolutely, as I say, he's not going to come up against anything of Nutty River's calibre. So yeah, I mean, I think it would take something drastic.
But definitely Bristol.
Bristol.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go stick with Mike Bite because, as I say, I want to champion him. I'd like to see him come back with a decent win. So, yeah, I'll stick with Mike Bite.
No, I think I'll take him on again. To be honest, we're back with the flow. Like I say, he was impressive.
Again, this is why we don't tip.
He was. I just thought he was impressive, and as long as he's come out of Cheltenham unscathed, he'll push him. They're both rated on the same, I believe, so it could be a very interesting 181.
Yeah.
Coming out of that, so they're back, you know.
Yeah.
On everything else, that could be another good battle. So yeah.
Form is good.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Moving on then, boys. Onto the hurdle. Here we go.
Here we go.
Just be gentle.
No. You start us off.
Well, I think if the card that comes out, or the card that we're looking at here, is what goes. Do you honestly think he's got a chance? Right, okay, good. So we'll crack on. Boover there.
Yes.
If he goes,
he wins.
We're going to be betting on by a distance he wins.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to be looking at, aren't you?
I think so.
If we're honest.
I think so.
Because that is, in some respects, that's an aged line.
Yeah.
My 10, the new one, York Hill, who we don't know. From one day to the next, what you're going to get from him.
Yeah.
Old guard. Can't see him really being much of a Super Sunday.
Yeah.
Will be very interesting though.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
They're dropping him back.
Very much so. Best work seems to have been over 3, maybe even a little bit further.
Because he's a stayer, isn't he? But coming back and beat Fahim.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not saying Fahim. Like I say, it was just a sad day for me with watching him clamber up the hill after everyone else. But they were able to drop him back and comfortably go and know that he can run that without him getting outpaced. He can lead that and go if he needs to. But he's got Boover there and he, and that was some odds.
It is. I say he's back-to-back champion hurdle winner. That's no mean feat, is it? So
no.
Let's be honest. He made our work of it last time out. I mean, I don't think anyone expected Mellon to do what he did that day.
No, no.
So fair play. I think it was a good ride. I think
Patrick
Manning on the day. I think.
Yeah.
Tactically, again, just didn't let him get away, so he's run very, very well. I mean, we're talking about a horse that wasn't in it, but it's another one. It's his to lose. You may be looking at doubling it or something, but again, I would have to take him on each way.
Where's your each way bet?
It's no secret where my affiliation lie. I'm a massive fan of the new one. Always have been. And again, we touched on it, didn't we? The form of Mellon against Boover in the champion hurdle.
Yeah.
The new one beat Mellon when he lost to my tent or yours at Cheltenham. Albeit it was a 3-way headlock, but he still beat him. So at 10-1. I've got to.
Because you obviously did mention it, didn't you? That maybe. So are you trying to say that Nigel was watching and has?
Well, I'm not. I am not trying to say that Nigel is a fan of Money Rider. You guys make your own mind up. But we did say after Cheltenham potentially that did he miss a trick? Put him in the stayers when he was never going to get that trick whatsoever. So. Has he seen what I've seen? Maybe. Are we one mind? I'd like to think so. But my God, I'd like to think so.
Hand on heart, do you honestly see him being able to place? With the top 2 in the betting, what they are, can he make that third?
Yes, I can't. I can't have Super Sunday over 2 mile 4. I mean, I could be surprised because he seems to be one of those.
He can adapt.
He's makeshift. Wherever you put him, he'll do you a job. He's like one of those footballers that you could put him in goal or up front and he'll still do a job for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I just don't know. Lam'i Surge, I can't be having at 8-1. Just purely based on the way that these horses are being ridden of late.
Yeah.
My tent or yours has always got a chance wherever he goes. Just runs crackers of a race. I'm not convinced that he'll actually run.
Well, he was withdrawn, wasn't he?
I'm not convinced he'll actually run. So then you're left with the new one at 10-1. After that, is my heart going to rule my head? Absolutely. Am I going to get pelters from you guys? Absolutely. But I don't care. It's his trip, and that's what I'm on.
Yeah. What about yourself in that race?
It's said a lot there, really. What you just said there, really. You know, I mean,
sorry.
But, I backed Lam'i Surge at Cheltenham. Didn't work out. Didn't seem to have the engine really in the long run.
No.
Faded very quickly. Obviously, I also had a bit of money on my 10 yours, which was withdrawn, but as you say, may not anyway. York Hill, very up and down, very hit and miss.
It's just such a rogue horse, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Beyond that, like you say, you know, you sort of struggling to really, you know, sort of find one. You know.
Well, we mentioned Old Guard actually. One of
Yeah.
the Fontwell over 2-3, I think, a few weeks ago. Beat Little Rockefeller, Air Horse 1, Klein, who's in there. You know, he's okay. He's not a world beater. But yeah, Old Guard for Paul Nicholls as well is one to have a look at if you're looking at taking on favourites, which I think you should be doing. At this stage of the season, definitely.
Oh yeah, the favourites at this stage of the season are definitely there for the taking.
There's no price.
I mean,
there's no price.
There's no price,
There's
and
no point.
You don't know how half of them have come out of Cheltenham
You don't.
anyway. So it's definitely worth having a punt and taking on these favourites.
Yeah.
Well,
Who's there
that's what we think.
Bouverdare for me looked leggy.
Yeah.
You know, at Cheltenham. Don't get me wrong, he's got the job done, but no one was expecting that. I think most people would have betted on how many lengths he was going to win it by. And there was nothing in the end. You're talking, you know, he's gone up by a nose. So he did look leggy, and in bottomless ground, which potentially we might have as well, which the likes of Super Sunday, the new one potentially, quite like. You know,
I'll be honest, I'm sort of siding with either Super Sunday or the new one. I'm not quite sure exactly who to put me out on. I'm not sure I could be pushed exactly on which one at the moment. I think there's an equal shout for both of them, personally. I'd have to sort of decline to give you one. Really,
No, I'm Super Sunday, I reckon.
Okay.
Well, taking on the favourite. I don't see anything of a price, in my opinion, that I can confidently say he's going to place.
Yeah.
Because that will be tough between Lam'i Surge, My Tent, and new one. If York Hill turns up, what York Hill? Identity between them, you're looking at 8 to 16 to 1. They're all very tempting, but I wouldn't be able to pinpoint. So I'm going to take on the favourite of a winner and go for Super Sunday to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, York Hill got pulled up at Punchestown. He wasn't travelling at all. I think that was when Min won that day, wasn't it? So again, smaller obstacles now as well. But who knows? Again, a little bit hit and miss. But he's been quality over the years. It's not to forget he's a festival winner as well. So
So
it's hard.
Don't know what you're getting, but Super Sunday for me. New one for you.
New one for me.
That's a shame. Right. The
Glenn refuses to give an answer.
If I have to give an answer, let's say, any interest of fun and games. Let's just say I'm going to go with a new one.
God, that is gutting.
I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know why you're doing that, because everyone watching probably is now as well after my speech. It was like Braveheart, wasn't it?
Right, moving on to Friday.
Yep.
The 250, the Novice Chase, Grade 1. There's some good horses in that as well.
There is.
Valley Optic, Black Corn.
Kustar Savola as well.
Elegant Escape, who I was keen on for the festival, but just, fell short. Finian's Oscar. Obviously, this is all implying that they all run.
Yeah.
But if they do, or just the majority of them run, that will still be a very interesting Novice Chase, wouldn't it, really?
Yes. You've got Miss Pathwire in there as well, potentially, who Glyn's very sweet on, as we've established.
And bottom weight.
Yes.
Feeling on board, that could be an interesting one. Like you say, always in the places.
Yeah.
So that would be an interesting one.
I can never get there. I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at Terrafort again, who came down second to Shattered Love last time out. Gordon Elliott's horse. Obviously, Terrafort is one of Nicky Henderson's. At the festival in the JLT Novice, went down to Shattered Love. Form is solid, and again, I think it's a bit of a mud lover. His best form seems to be in heavy ground, which again we say we're likely to get. I might have another stab at that if he goes.
I like Kustar Savola, to be honest with you. It ran very well at the festival. I mean, Lizzie seemed to get him in a nice rhythm, keep him out of any trouble, and when push comes to shove, just really went away, didn't he? Beat some good horses in that race.
That was one of the annoying ones, wasn't it? Because again, we were at the day and we were saying, well, you can't be backing favourites all the time, but sort of 4 or 5 of them in the end ended up bolting up.
Yeah.
We just didn't expect. Beat Shanty Fly and Vintage Clouds that day.
They were good horses, and Beware the Bear was in there, wasn't he? Somewhere fourth. Yeah.
Pink came fourth in the end.
You can keep going. Single Foal Payment, Yala Inkit. There's some good horses in there.
Yeah, very much so. But hat-trick bid and.
Like I say, it's another one of those cases as A, if it runs. B, if Lizzie keeps the ride, because obviously built up a relationship with the horse, knows the horse very well, and hopefully comes out of Cheltenham. Because you just don't know, do you, with these horses, what they're coming out of the festival.
Yeah. At the moment, it's just entries. It's all conjecture, isn't it? So we don't know at this stage. But quick mention as well for Ballyoptic, Nigel Twiston-Davis horse. Went down to presenting Percy, as everyone did, which we were all, as you know, we all backed. And the RSA beat Mona Lee and Elegant Escape, but run an absolute cracker of a race as well, but just got a little bit outpaced from sort of 2-3 out. But worth a look.
Will Finian's Oscar run, do you reckon?
No.
You don't think?
No. No, not over those obstacles, I don't think, if I'm honest.
I don't think they know where he's best, actually.
No,
I don't think the horse knows what he prefers.
No.
In that respect.
One of those, he's a bit of an enigma,
shown the ability.
Well, that's what you said at the end of last season. It looked like he was going to come back and he'd have been capable of anything.
Bit of an enigma, that horse, but no, I don't think he'll go over those obstacles. I think revert to hurdling next time out. So could be wrong. Usually am, but I don't think he'll run in that race.
No, but that will be an interesting, like you say, Miss Parfois. Bottom weight, well, one of the bottom weights with Feely on board.
Yeah, it's been liked a few times on ITV races, you know.
Well, she jumped a dream. To be fair, the horse has run a good race. It's just that push and shove. It either, just can't seem to get his neck in front all the time. Her neck in front all the time, which is a shame because the horse does.
Yeah, I mean she's been placed in the last sort of 6. She's won 3 of them. She's won 3 of them. Come second in the last 2, including obviously back at the festival. And we were there on that day. Obviously got beat by Rafind and another. Ended up being a favourite on the day. So I mean, no shame in that whatsoever. But be interesting to see.
Right, 325. Oh.
We'll just get to it.
Altior, first name on this. We know he's not running. Today it's come out. Was it today? Last night? It's confirmed. The last race will be. He's going straight to Sandown, isn't he, for the Champions Day? Yeah. So we can rule him out.
Where we will be.
Which you will be, yes.
We will be. Tickets have just been purchased.
Tickets in the post.
Yeah. Again, Mins in that, Politolog.
Politolog will run. In that, Paul Nichols was very quick to say that there's no point literally putting him up against Altior again, based on what he did to him last time out, which is sensible. So he'll be going there. Another one that loves it heavy underfoot. I just worry about his turn of foot when you've got other horses in there potentially. I don't think it'd beat Min. I think that's a given. And I'm not 100% sure that it'd beat the likes of Frodon or Balco de Flo either, to be honest with you. But
obviously depending on if they run.
Where they run.
Yeah, exactly.
Top Notch has also got a mention in there, so it'd be interesting to see.
Like you say, with Altior not running and Min's name still in the hat.
He opens the door, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot for money. I mean, we know what's going over on an island, the Gigginstown and Mullins. That always comes to a head, Duel. And with Punchestown the week after, they're looking for that prize money. And surely for Willie, taking out Altior not running, that's got to be Min's race for the taking.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised not to see the likes of Duvan maybe get chucked in there.
Yeah.
That may change.
Sounds
that
like
may change.
Or they're saving him for the week after, because obviously Punchestown is just the week after, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that for them is such a big meet. Maybe it was a toss of a coin. We'll say Min's Aintree.
Kind of thing,
yeah, and if that is the case, like you say, you look at that field.
You don't need to chuck them both in, do you?
No,
I don't really just go.
Look at that field, and depending on what runs, what doesn't run, there's a lot in there that names you can band about that aren't going. Either way, you'd see Min or Duvan doing a number on them anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a good renewal, Milling. It's a decent race. It's a shame about Altior, but it's better that he's going to Sandown.
Well, it's Champions Day.
Get to see him up close.
Absolutely, looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be good to see him again.
That's where you want him to go, though, isn't it? Really, on that, you want the best to be on the last day. You want to be able to celebrate what they've all done. You don't want him in not undermining the Aintree Festival or that race, but you wouldn't want him seeing not being able just to even parade. At Sandown. No. Do you know what I mean? As a winner, as a champion. You'd want him to be there. You wouldn't want them saying that there's a mishap, he can't make this. It's one of those things. Not that he would, because his jumping is ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Not that he would even touch a twig.
but
you don't take that chance.
No.
So I think it would be smart on Mullins. Well, it doesn't matter who he sends, but Min for me. If that's who's going.
Yeah.
I can see him doing really well. It's a horse that I look forward to for the future as well.
Yeah, I mean, I might look at the placings. I might have Politolog to place. As I say, I do worry about his turn of foot. But he needs. But he needs. He's still a Tingle Creek winner.
Yeah.
Again, albeit he wouldn't have been if Altior was fit. But that's that's neither here nor there.
No,
so,
yeah, you can only race who's in the race.
Yeah,
so.
of course.
Beat what's in front of you, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, he looked like he might have been in a bit of bother, but no, I'll have a look at the place market, and I think I'll go Politolog to nab one.
Yourself?
As I say, you know, I mean, obviously it's still a little bit up in the air with obviously who's going and who's not, but you know, when as that stands there, for me, yeah, the standout is either Min or Top Notch if he was to go. But I'd probably side with Min on the current for an adult winner. But I can certainly see your logic for Politolog. I think I shan't sit here and tell you otherwise because
again, I mean, we'll wait and see what when the markets come out. But once it's all confirmed, if Min is running, I just don't think there'll be much of a price on him. If I'm perfectly honest.
No,
that's the thing.
Bearing in mind he's second to Altior, at the festival, I just don't think there'll be much of a price. So again, looking bigger.
Yeah, definitely. But like you say, there's a couple of races on Saturday, none that are really up at the moment. To be fair, bar the Grand National. I think the undercard on that is still to be decided. If you look on the racing post, it doesn't look like there's much going on that, is there? So
no. It's
you've got the Ryanair stayers, you got the Doom Bar, and Novice Chase, and stuff like that. But obviously, we don't know what's running in that anyway. So the whole day is just driven towards that Grand National, which is such a great sporting event.
Yeah, I mean that's the one that everyone in the country has a bet on.
Like you say, it's the people's bet sort of thing. I mean, everybody has a go.
The sweepstakes will be out in force this week in your workplaces, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, keep an eye out on them.
Everyone's going around with a bucket going too quick. Stick around here. You know what I mean? That's how this week will work. Up and down the country, across the Irish Sea. That's what everyone's going to be doing, and it's
just great fun, isn't it? So I know not everyone's a fan of the National for animal rights people and etc, which is fine. They're obviously thinned down the field over the years for those reasons, and
lower defences.
The obstacles are lower, etc. But as a spectacle, it's a wonderful thing. So enjoy, bet responsibly.
Yeah, just a headache to pick a winner. Although Tiger Roll will win.
We haven't got a clue. We have no idea, but Black Lion will win.
Well, we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, brilliant.
Well, that sort of pretty much covers everything for the Aintree. We'll be obviously glued to the TV sets herself. Unfortunately, we can't be there, but
long old slab.
But we'll be glued to the TV sets where we can.
So
and next on will be Punchestown.
Yeah, look forward to that. I like
that.
Yeah, good event that one as well, isn't it? To kind of bookend the jump season, obviously with Sandown on the horizon.
Yeah, obviously all three of us going to Sandown for the Q Cards last race, so that'll be really exciting. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
Hopefully a good day out. There's a few more coming as well. So
no doubt bumping a Nigel when he's had a few.
But if we can grab anything from anyone, I'm sure we'll try.
Yes.
And grab a few words from people while we're there. It'll be good. And that wraps it up then, boys. We'll be back.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Goodbye.